Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks again for popping by. Today's video is going to be a potty training video. So if you're interested in seeing how I managed to potty train this one in just 3 days, then please keep watching. So I have now cut down the nappies only slightly because I still have 2 in nappies. My eldest Lorenzo, I managed to potty train him at the age of 3.5 years. I know that seems late to some, but that was when he was ready, and that is why we managed to do it in such quick time. And Lorenzo had very little accidents. Same goes for Nico. So he is completely potty trained now, so he does not wear a nappy in the day, he just wears a pull-up at night time. And you've done so well, haven't you?
Yeah.
Are you amazing?
Yeah.
Where do you do your wee-wees and your poo-poos?
On the toilet.
On the toilet!
Yeah.
Good boy. And you wear big boy pants now, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nico has done so well with regards to potty training. So I'm going to share a few tips with you that helped us and helped them, I guess. Sorry, I have the boys, obviously. Sit down, you, because you're next, so you need to listen to these tips. So yeah, tip number 1, I would say wait until your child is ready. Do not try to force it because they're going to nursery or preschool, or anything like that. Wait until your child is ready. And how I knew that Nico was ready was he kept telling me that he'd done a wee-wee in his nappy, and I thought, right, so he knows the sensation of when he's going to do a wee, which is great. So then one day I just said to him, here's a nappy and here are some really cool pants. Excuse you! Nico?
Yeah.
Do you need a poo-poo?
No.
Are you sure? Timing or what? We already had pants in the house already because of Lorenzo wears them. So all I did one morning was come down and showed Nico a nappy and showed him a pair of Paw Patrol pants. I am really sorry. And showed him a pair of Paw Patrol pants, and he just decided to pick the Paw Patrol pants one day, and we haven't looked back since. So yeah, he decided that himself that he wanted to wear the pants, so I knew he was ready. Yeah, definitely tip number 1 is wait until your child is ready. So Lorenzo had nobody to look up to, whereas Nico has Lorenzo to look up to, so I think that definitely helped. Now with Lorenzo, we actually had a chart that I did myself. I'll insert a picture here somewhere of the chart that I made, and we basically, every time he did a wee, he had a silver sticker, and every time he did a poo, he had a gold sticker, and once he had 10 stickers, he'd then get a treat, which was usually like a Kinder Surprise or a small Thomas Minis or something like that. Now I think that really helped for Lorenzo, as I said, because he had nobody to look up to, so that was his reward. Yeah, so I do think the reward chart works, although we didn't actually do that this time with Nico. I don't really know why we didn't do it because it worked so well with Lorenzo, but I think because all of a sudden one day he just decided he was ready, I wasn't prepared. So tip number 3 is to constantly ask throughout the day if they need a wee. I do this. Oh, pardon you. I do it about 1,000,000 times a day. I usually do it every 5 minutes or under. Now that probably seems quite excessive and really quite annoying to the child, but they understand and they know that if you remind them and they do actually need to go, then they go and sit on the potty or the toilet, whichever you choose to do. So yeah, I constantly ask them throughout the day, do you need a wee? Do you need a poo? Do you need a wee, Nico? Do you need a poo, Nico? And it's just constant. So it almost like they don't have time to forget. So yeah, with a constant reminder, I think that's definitely helped them to sort of kickstart them and think, oh actually yes I do need a wee, or yes I do need a poo. So just keep asking, and too many times is never enough times. Tip number 4, I would say to keep your potty in the toilet. Don't keep it in the living room or in the bedroom or wherever. Yeah, keep the potty in the actual toilet so they associate with going to the toilet in the actual loo. I did that with Lorenzo as well, so every time he needed to go, he knew that he needed to go into that room, sit down on that toilet or that potty and do it there. So I definitely think it's like association, they get familiar with the room and what it's used for, and then also they see the sink there as well, so they learn, you know, then to wash their hands and flush and that sort of thing. But yeah, I definitely think keeping your potty in the toilet definitely helps, or even getting a toilet seat so they can sit on the toilet as well. We've actually actually done the both. We've had potty and we've had a toilet seat, and obviously at the moment Lorenzo still uses the toilet seat and Nico uses the potty. Here you go, darling.
I was in the potty.
You do sit on the potty, you're a good boy. So tip number 5 I think we're on. Really praise them. So whenever they do go for a wee or a poo in the potty, I go absolutely crazy. I like jump around, I clap, I, you know, scream at them like in a happy way, like well done, you're amazing, like give them high fives, give them massive cuddles, show them how good they are, show them the wee and say look, that is amazing, that is what you do. Yeah, I literally like shower them with praise and show my excitement for them and just really praise them, and they feel so good about themselves then, because they're like, yay, like mum's really happy, mum's so pleased with me for doing a wee or a poo on the potty. So then they get familiar with, oh well, if I do it on the potty then she shows me a lot of attention and she gives me loads of love. So yeah, I definitely think that has helped us as well. The next tip, I would say, if you do have accidents, which you're more than likely are, and if you don't, then you're literally a genius and you need to tell me how you do it for the next one. I would say that if they do have an accident, then don't be sad and be like, oh, why did you do that? You're supposed to go in the potty. Don't get angry, don't get upset, just say it's okay, don't worry, that's normal, we'll try next time. So next time you need a wee, then remember we do it on the potty, and you know, you get a sticker on your chart, that kind of thing. So yeah, definitely don't get upset with them or get angry or frustrated, because it can be quite frustrating. You know, you feel like you're telling them constantly all day, do you need a wee, do you need a wee, and then all of a sudden they've got wet trousers and you're like, oh. So it can be a little bit disheartening and it can be a little bit frustrating, but don't show it. Just, you know, say it's okay, you're allowed to have an accident, it's absolutely fine. That's really helped with us, because yeah, I mean, I think if you were to get frustrated at them or upset at them, then they'd just get upset and then it kind of almost scares them a little bit. So definitely don't show your frustration or your upset if they have an accident. Be positive about it and switch it up and just say, look, it's okay to have an accident. We all have accidents. Let's try again next time. The next tip, we usually have character pants, so like Paw Patrol or Minions or something like that. So our little task for the day is to try and keep our Minions dry. They mustn't get wet because they don't like swimming, so we must keep them dry. And if you can keep them dry by the end of the day, then you get a reward. Again, I guess like a sticker chart, except you're not stickering them every single time they go for a wee. You know, at the end of the day, if they're still wearing the same pants that you put them in the morning, then go to the shops and get them a magazine or something, or again like a small toy. Like my boys love trains, so a Thomas Mini would be great because they're not that expensive and they're small. So yeah, I think playing little games like that definitely helps them, and it gives them a focus throughout the day as well, because you know, if he needs a wee, he'll be thinking, oh wait, I've got to keep these Minions dry, so I must go and let my wee out in the potty and not in my pants. That's really helped us as well. And I know another tip as well, if you just have the one child in the house, then completely get rid of all your nappies. I mean, obviously we couldn't do this, but I have heard from friends that this is another great tip for you. So if you only have the one child and you're going through the potty training, then get rid of any nappies you've got in the house so you're not tempted to go back, because I think once you start, the key is to just keep going, because if you then put them in pants and then it's not working for a few days and then you put them back in a nappy again, it confuses them and they're like, well, what am I wearing, pants? Am I wearing a nappy? Do I go in the potty? Do I go in my nappy? So the key is, once you get the pants on, get rid of all the nappies, throw them away so you're not tempted to put a nappy back on them. And the next tip as well, if you're in the middle of potty training and you're going out for the day, don't be afraid, don't whip a nappy back on just because you're going out for the day and it's convenient. Get a little potty, keep it in the car as well, so that if you need to pull over on the side of the road, obviously when it's safe and convenient, then at least you've got a potty there so they can go. Always encourage them to go before they jump in the car, and constantly ask them on the journey. So until they are confident and you are confident that they know that they need to go on the potty, then just keep asking. And you can never ask too many times. I'm sure Nico is so fed up of me by now, like every time I say, Nico, do you need a wee? He's like, no, mommy, I don't need a wee. I'll go later. So I think he's getting to that point where he's like, oh, please, just be quiet. I'll go when I need to go. But that's good, because it's drumming it into them that they need to go to the potty when he needs a wee. So those are all my tips, guys. I really hope you found these useful. They've really helped us. I mean, as I said, I've potty trained both the boys in just 3 days now. So Lorenzo is dry at night most nights. There are a few nights, if he's had like a really deep sleep, that he'll wake up and he would have done like a wee or two. But I'm not overly fussed over night time. I know some children aren't fully dry at night until a lot later on in life. I mean, he is only 4, so I can't expect everything from him. He's done so well anyway. And again with Nico, he'll just wear a pull-up at night time, and obviously he'll still do a wee during his sleep when he's sleeping, which is fine because it's just the daytime, and you know, 1 pull-up at night isn't as bad as doing a million nappies in the day. So it's definitely cut my nappies down by a lot. Obviously I still have this little one in nappies, and Marco is still in nappies as he is only 20 months. Yeah, I'm really thrilled that we don't have to buy half as many nappies now, which is great. Feel free to leave me any comments down below, or if you have any struggles potty training, then do give me a private message on my Instagram or whatever if you need any more advice, and I'd be happy to help. You know, I'm not a pro, but I've potty trained 2 children now, so I feel like I've got it down, and I feel like we've got it down quite good. So good luck to all of you out there who are in the midst of potty training now, or you will be in the near future. I really hope you found this video useful. Please subscribe so you don't ever miss a video. I do family vlogs, routines, cleaning videos, baby updates, just general family life, motherhood, fashion, a few hair and makeup videos. So yeah, if you like that kind of thing, then please subscribe and hit the bell button so that whenever I upload, you just get a small notification so you don't ever miss a video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.